What's up, Trainiacs? Today, May 15th, 2018. Mark it on your calendars as the day that Taren made a bad decision about doing his first race of the year. So every May in Winnipeg, we have what's called the Duathlon series in the park. And these are, in my opinion, some of the hardest races on the series. They're hard for a few reasons. Number one, it's early in the season. It's the first time that I, or really anyone, has got up to race pace. Secondly, it's a short race. Even the long version of the race is a 4K run, a 24K bike, and then a 4K run. So it's from the gun going off blazing fast. I did a video that I will link to right up there about the hardest race that I've ever done. It was actually the short version of this race because it's so fast and all the high performance kids come out and everyone's just raring to go, all full of piss and vinegar, that everyone does stupid things and they're not quite race fit. But there's a few reasons that I'm doing it. Number one is Tuesday is supposed to be my intensity brick session. Normally, it's a group ride of about an hour to hour 20 with sprints in it, and then building up to about a 20-25 minute hard run off the bike. Essentially, what a duathlon is. So we might as well add some race speed. Having those people next to you and actually having a time and a placing that you got to hang your hat on the next day, there's nothing like that to absolutely light a fire under your butt to get you to moving. And the second reason that I'm doing this is I just mapped out how long it is until Course DUATHLON happens. It is close. And I need to dust the old race cobwebs off of these legs at least once, maybe twice. So we race. Here, let me show you the setup. So of course, we're gonna go with the Ventum. I'm not bringing any nutrition because I'm expecting this to last maybe around an hour 10 or so. In here, I've got basically just a bottle, a little bit less than a half a bottle with some light electrolyte drink, and I'll take what they've got on the course when I get on to the course for the first run, but very, very minimal. Only thing that I've got that's a little bit out of the ordinary is I'm taking all my tools, because this thing has been quite finicky as I'm trying to figure out the fit and just getting everything lined up quite right. We have my tri shoes. I'm gonna go with socks because I'm not gonna lose any time in transition because I will have put on my socks before. So socks, yes. I'm gonna go tri shorts, of course, in the Triathlon Taren gear. We got the Scotty belt. We're going Wahoo heart rate monitor. We are going with no sleeves because apparently it's going to be 29 degrees Celsius, see upwards of 80 Fahrenheit. And then we're going with the Gooder shades. And instead of full aero helmet, I'm going with the Road Aero so that I can leave the shades on, put the helmet on, and then when I'm finished and getting into transition 2, take the helmet off, and then I don't have to worry about putting shades on. Now, it's just before 2 right now. I just ate a fairly large lunch, hopefully something that's going to be cleared from my stomach by the time the race happens at 7. I am going to munch on just a small little bar as a snack leading up to it, and over the rest of the afternoon, just sip a little bit of light electrolyte drink, and then 10-15 minutes before the race, I'll take a gel. That's it. Well, this doesn't look inviting. Fortunately, it's 30 Celsius. Hopefully okay. All right, let's go do this.
Also, if you're going to take any videos, GoPros, you need to get the permission from the race.
I gotta put you away. It's race time. That hurt. That hurt a lot. So that was a win with an asterisk. Allow me to explain. Gun goes off. Marc Fournier, multiple provincial cycling champion, awesome triathlete, basically since like 95, who is still at his age, like I think he's 50-ish. Awesome. We're running neck and neck. A running specialist who was a cross-country guy in high school takes off in front of us, but he was wearing board shorts. So we're like, I don't think we got to worry about him. Mark and I running side by side, and there was a point at about 2K in that he put on the afterburners, dropped it down to about a 3 minute per kilometer. I was like, holy jeez, Mark. And I thought to myself, he's showing off. So I reel him back in. We get on the bike out of T1 together. We go around what was supposed to be a 2-loop bike course. We get to the end of the first loop, and I see Mark goes past doing the second loop just like we're intended. But the officials are like, go in, go in, go in. Canceled. It's canceled because of rain. I'm like, the race is canceled, but Mark's up there. And I actually thought to myself, do I race the race or do I race Mark? Because racing Mark is fun. I head out onto the run course with about a 1.5 minute lead on the run specialist and about 4 or 5 other people in behind me. And I'm running down around a 3:55 per kilometer, 6:30, 6:20, 6:15 miles. Get to the turnaround, still have that 1.5 minute lead. Coasted in at about 4 minutes per kilometer. Get to the finish line, see that I'm in first. Very, very happy. However, Marc Fournier did decide to do 2 loops of the bike course, not just one, because he didn't know that the second loop was canceled. So it's like a win with an asterisk, and at the bottom, that asterisk says Marc Fournier did 2 laps while Taren did 1. Only race the people that are racing that day. And talking with Mark after the race, he was showing off at that point, and he was like, oh, I wonder what Taren's going to do. I hope it scared him. It didn't. So there we go, Trainiacs. Cobwebs officially, successfully dusted off the old legs. We'll do this again next week. And hopefully Mark does the appropriate amount of laps. And hello to all the Trainiacs that I met there. I'm not going to mention all of you because I'm really bad with names. I'm very sorry, but like a good half a dozen of you. It was so very nice to meet you. Thank you for reaching out and saying hi. And if you aren't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button below. And if you are subscribed like those Trainiacs, like the video. Thank you so much for saying hi again. Awesome racing with you.